Men are supposed to be strong, and many of us were taught from a young age that grieving, expressing pain, or showing emotions was a sign of weakness. And for a lot of men, grieving is difficult because we've internalized those messages. It's no wonder many men try to remain stoic, even when experiencing deep personal loss. But expressing grief can also be difficult for biological reasons. Many men lack a hormone called prolactin, which is essential to producing tears. The point is, whether it's biological, social, or both, many men just don't know how to grieve well. Understanding grief in men is important because the ability for a man to grieve is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength and health. In the next couple videos, I want to help men identify reasons for their grief, get a better handle on the grieving process, and suggest some healthy ways to deal with grief in their lives. Today, I want to highlight that grief is not limited to physical death. We often associate grief with terminal illness, funerals, and other things associated with someone passing away. And yes, grief includes experiences like these, but the truth is that any event involving loss or change can be a source of grief. Therefore, grief can have a number of faces, if you will: the loss of a job, a divorce, separation, financial failure, a kid going away to college, your hair turning gray or turning loose, or the other effects of getting older. All of these are things which bring change and loss into your life. And in a culture that often defines men by their physical strength, their income level, their achievement, and relationship prowess, the factors I just described can induce tremendous grief in men. So guys, it's important for us to recognize these different faces of grief. Otherwise, we risk responding in ways that are unhealthy and inappropriate. For example, a man loses his job and begins drinking to dull the feelings of anger, loss, and inadequacy. Another man may go through a divorce and become sexually promiscuous, turn to pornography, or jump into a new relationship way too quickly to try to dilute the pain and loneliness of rejection. But these actions only prolong the pain by adding more problems. One's unresolved grief remains alive and active under the surface, and it will not rest until it is acknowledged and processed. So men, do you have some ungrieved losses? Changes either you weren't prepared for or didn't see coming, but nevertheless changes that have happened and they've rocked your world? Here's what I want to tell you as respectfully and directly as I can. There is no way around grief, but there are healthy ways through it. In my next video, I'll share how grieving well is a constructive and beneficial way forward for men. If you find this content helpful, please follow and share. Thanks for watching, and remember to take it one step at a time.